Hey, this is Ryan from 60 Second Hum, the Guitar Podcast, and I'm going to do another great big Drippy Reverb Shootout. I've got 3 pedals here that I haven't done the big shootout with. I've got the brand new Drip by TC Electronic, I've got the Source Audio Ventris, and of course the Electro Harmonix Oceans 11. I'm going to shoot them out against the classic Boss FRV1, the Topanga, which people have been asking for a lot. They want to hear what these new pedals sound like against the Topanga. And one that people mention all the time, assuming that I don't have it, but I do have it, and I've done videos with it, the Dan Electro Spring King. It's got a real spring inside of it, and you can kick it and crash it and the whole thing. And I've got my Fender unit right here that will also be in the comparison. So you got 7 different products here that we're shooting drip out with. The first lick is just going to be me hitting a low E string, palm muted, so you can hear just the drip. All right, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. All right, I'm back. I went and took those clips and I spliced them all together in editing. You just finished watching them. It's always pretty revealing to me because when I'm here doing it live, you know, there's a minute or two between each pedal or unit. where I'm not hearing anything, and so the comparison isn't so immediate. You splice them all together and you can really hear the differences from product to product. I'm gonna have some notes here and talk about my feelings about each product. I'll start with the Fender Unit. This is the classic. This is the sound that a lot of these pedals are trying to emulate. My actual unit, I don't know if it's a quirk with my unit or just how they work. This is the only one I've ever owned. It was an actual Fender unit. It has a significant volume drop when it's in the signal chain. When I'm using it, I dial around that, and it's kind of like an always-on sort of thing, so it doesn't matter. But that's something to think about. The Ocean's 11, I thought sounded great next to it. No volume drop here. Very nice, strong signal from the Ocean's 11. I'm still really impressed with this thing. The Fender, Boss Fender, I mean, the FRV1. Always mess that up. The branding on there is just so Fender that's where my mind goes. Anyways, the FRV1, it's bright, it's shrill, it's ice picky. It has a pretty decent approximation of a drip, but the newer pedals have come so much closer than this has. Still though, people are excited about this pedal. It's discontinued and people are still trying to buy them. The Topanga. I'm honestly really surprised how well this still holds up. It's just got this nice, sweet little chirpy pre-delay approximation of a drip, and the overall tonality of it is just really perfect for this genre of music. The Topanga is still a classic, still a good option for people looking to do a surf rock sound without necessarily having a perfect, accurate drip. The Ventris, let's talk about the Ventris for a second. The patch that I was running on here, I really think I need to adjust it. I love the drip from this thing, but I think I have too much trail length or too much presence to the trail length. You can get into the software on this thing, you can twist all these knobs and really just dial in the exact sound that you want. I usually run it for my live playing, I run it on the second preset, which I didn't do in this video. The second preset is more pulled back, I suppose, and isn't modeled after me trying to match that tank, which is what I did with the first video I ever did with this. And so that's what the first preset is me trying to get as close as I could to the tank on a different setting than I had this tank on today. So take it with a grain of salt. I'm just saying that I really like playing with this pedal. I like the drip that it provides. I just need to pull back the lushness of that particular preset. The Spring King. This video confirmed things that I've been saying about this pedal for a while. It's a decent sounding reverb. I had it dialed in where I thought it sounded good here in the room. It's very faint in the recording. I could have dimed that more, but you know, the past is in the past. Anyways, it doesn't drip. There's a little bit of a splash behind it, but it's got this weird kind of like hybrid delay thing going on the trail where like it kind of like bounces. I mean, it's a fun pedal. I think they're worth checking out if you want to explore something kind of unusual and weird. It's so big you could put other pedals on top of it, and it's useful as a crash machine because you can kick it and get that spring rattle from it. And then last, I'm not going to say whether it's least or not. You can be the judge of that. The TC Electronic Drip. Like I said in the video of this thing yesterday, putting it against these other pedals and units was really going to show off its deficiencies. I still say for $60, this thing has a fun sound to it, and it's going to take you in a surfy direction. But you can really hear the quality difference between this and, say, the Ocean's 11 or the Topanga. It's just murkier, it's darker, muddier. The drip isn't quite really pronounced. It's there as like a slapbacky sort of thing. And it takes you in that surfy direction, like I was saying. But it definitely sounds like its price point. I still say this is a decent budget option for someone looking for a surfy sound on the cheap. I really feel like this pedal would shine in like a old school R&B, like soulful, kind of like blues kind of jam sort of scenario. Kind of dark, kind of moody. a little bit of pushback from that pre-delay. I think it's got its own unique sound to it, and I think it has its merits. Someone commented on my video from yesterday today and asked me how much TC Electronic is paying me to say nice things about this. They didn't pay me anything. I bought this pedal with my own money, and my opinions are really my own opinions, guys. Seriously, chill out, dude. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, dislike, leave me rude and nasty comments. Oh, also, in another video, someone tracked down the surf rock band that I'm in, and they told me, hey, why don't you put links to your album in the videos? So I'll put a link to my band Dinosaur Ghosts album down below here. You can go listen to samples, or you can buy it, or whatever you want to do. Figure out how to steal it. I don't care. Later, guys.